I'm ready, dude. Let's do it.
All right. It's your boy Blackfeet here with our first scene report. Chilling with my man Brian. Gonna get to know him a little bit. So, without further ado, you want to tell the people who you are and what you do?
Hello, people. My name is Brian Hansen. I am amateur photographer. I've been doing it for like 5 years now. It's something I enjoy to do, and have kind of turned it into something that has become almost a career, hopefully soon. So yeah. So I just recently switched gear. I'm currently rocking a Sony a7 III. Kind of stick with Tamron lenses. That's because Sony lenses are so damn expensive.
Yeah.
So third party all the way. I mainly shoot with my 50mm, occasionally my 70 to 180, and then I rock a bunch of Lume Cube lights and a newer strobe. My favorite spots to shoot are landscape and any sort of like bridges. I actually did a book on the Golden Gate Bridge and all the photos I've taken of that. Being from San Francisco, it's one of my favorite places to go photograph every time I'm home. Ride my bicycle, play hockey, smoke a lot of weed.
It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul.
I'm a medical user. It's for my knees. I'm old. And honestly, just spend time with friends and try to see my family as much as possible. So yeah.
Right. That's good.
Honestly, just buy a camera and do it. I mean, you're not gonna ever give it a shot if you don't just do it. And the only reason I got into it is because I was taking photos on my camera, on my phone all the time. And my mom basically was like, you need to get a camera and just do that. So always listen to moms. Moms know best. I bought a camera, and 5 years later, here I am, actually getting paid to take people's pictures.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to ask people to take their photos. You'd be amazed, like, I think one of my favorite photos I've ever taken is of this guy, Kevin, in San Francisco. He was a homeless man, and he was just hanging out where I parked my car and was out doing actually a photo shoot for Stardust. Shout out to Stardust Pinball, Phoenix. So I was out there doing a shoot, and he was sitting by the car, and I was kind of joking with him, asked him if he had watched my car, gave him some money, whatever, and I asked him if it was cool if I took his picture. And so at that moment, got to know the guy, and it's just one of those like memories I'll always have from taking, cameras are all about capturing a moment. So always make sure to capture those moments. Whatever your passion is, whatever you want to do, just go for it. I'm a high school dropout, didn't go to college, don't have a GED, currently work for Apple, been with them for 11 years, working corporate. No one could ever stop you from doing what you put your mind to. And I'm kind of a walking 35-year-old at this point that has kind of done whatever I've wanted to do. And yeah, I've had some moments where I've looked back and been like, fuck, I wish I did that differently. But for the most part, I don't regret any decision I've ever made in my life. And I've always pursued what I wanted to. And I think that's the one thing about when you're passionate about something, just put those blinders on and go for it. Nobody can stop you from doing what you want to do.
Yeah, I like that. I like
how you came up with these questions in like 5 minutes, and they're actually really good. I got a couple coming up. I'll be in San Francisco the first week of July. Of course, to see family mainly, but I'll be there the whole week, so run around taking pictures, stuff like that. I'll be in New York at the end of August. So I'll be there for like 4 days, photographing the buddies, band's reunion show, and so that'll be in Jersey, so that'll be pretty cool. I've never been to Jersey, so plan on going early and checking out the shore and wandering around taking photos. And then I'll be photographing Mission Crit's event, their hill climb, and I think it's a elimination go-kart race. Indoors, yeah, because they're not doing the actual Mission Crit this year, but they're going to do something. So.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, so I'll be out there for that. If anybody wants to hitch a ride, get an Airbnb, hit me up. Let's do it. Last year was hard. Like, it was personally hard. It was, across the board hard for us as a country. I learned a lot about myself that I didn't know beforehand. In the photography world, I started doing, actually, it's funny that we weren't really supposed to be interacting. I started doing portraits a lot during COVID.
Yeah.
So there you go. I was not practicing social distancing. I apologize. But I was connecting with people and getting to know a new group of people. And it was just fun to be able to have that opportunity of going out and taking pictures, knowing that like I can still connect with humans in a world that we weren't supposed to. And I captured some pretty awesome moments. I know that I learned a lot about my photography. It was a year of unfortunate mental health for a lot of people. I ended up actually going out on a work leave, which led to me taking a lot more photos and deep diving in a lot more of kind of finding myself again, and kind of reinventing my photography. And funny, you could go back to the beginning of last year and even 2019 and go to where I am, and my style has changed over time again. So I don't know, it was a more evolving approach of trying to figure out like who I am and where I'm at with my editing and everything. And it was hard, The best thing about it was going out in nature and being able to photograph things where people usually would be in your photo and everything else. But I know there was times where I'd go out and shoot and I'd be depressed about the fact that there wasn't people or random, candids that I could capture or random moments that I could get. So, yeah.
Definitely a year of growth then, sounds like.
Definitely, yeah. I guess if you want to follow my Instagram, it's Brian_Hansen_media. It used to be photography, but now I'm doing video, so watch out, world. It's going to get interesting. And then, a shout out to Spinellis, of course, to Chris, the owner of Spinellis, awesome dude. Love this place. I've had an opportunity to shoot some, gear for him and everything. Just a great vibe. I got to shout out Heavy Pedal and Jesse. Got to shout out Saturday Morning Service and Luke. And I've got to shout out Cobra and also Stardust for the opportunities that they give me as well. I honestly wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for them. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody in the support. Appreciate you, my dude, for always supporting me. And, appreciate it, man.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nope. And your fries are here.
Fries are here.